So, are you guys ready for some new rumors? Today I have some very interesting rumors towards Persona 6 getting an official reveal at the Game Awards this year. We're going to talk all about that in today's video, so sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with these rumors. You guys might remember that I talked some time ago about this individual called Midori. And don't worry, I'm not going to feature Midori as the source in today's video. Basically, he pretended to be a Japanese girl online, and that was pretty weird, I'm not going to lie. But the fact is though, that Midori was correct about certain leaks and rumors that he talked about, especially when it came towards Sega and Atlus and Persona 3 Reload in particular. And that is because he had internal documents, old documents to be fair. So there's now a new insider leaker on X by the name Ramona, and she claims to have a source of her own at Atlus, or at least Sega shall I say, and she has been featured on Midori's new Twitter page, retweeted with the new Persona 6 information. Just before we start with this video, I really want to warn you guys, be very skeptical with this information, because this might be Midori on like an alternate account or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case again. Maybe it is this time a different person, and even if it is Midori on a alternate account, this information could still be correct. Now the thing is, the information we are going to talk about in today's video is for a big part also already known. There is new stuff as well in this long Twitter thread that we're going to read. But just so that you guys are aware, I would take all this information with a very big grain of salt. And I'm also kind of still skeptical myself about this information. But I did want to make a video on this because there is information in this thread that does line up with previous rumors that we've heard, so I did think it was pretty interesting to talk about. By the way, if you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below. It can be about anything, it can be about Persona. Are you still hyped for Persona 6 or Metaphor? Let me know in the comment section down below, and the best comment will be featured in the next video. Let's start with a release time. As rumored, Persona 6 is targeting a 2025 release date, more specifically summer 2025, July if I had to give a guess, if not then August. Post-launch DLC is on lock, lots of customization stuff for party members and both protagonists, smaller expansions, and I believe a more sizable expansion separate from the main base game. Now, to be fair, this isn't anything weird, everyone can speculate this. Now, the only thing that is interesting to me is this dual protagonist thing that has been rumored also in previous rumors, that there is this black and white yin-yang kind of style protagonist with two protagonists, and there is apparently one favored over the other. As already heavily reported, the main color is green and the theme is black and white. Duality is a major thing in Persona 6, and protagonists Kuro and Shiro represents this among other things. Okay, so the protagonists, their name are Kuro and Shiro, and it is about duality, theming wise, and black and white, yin and yang, that kind of stuff. We already knew that also from some other rumors as well. I don't know if the names were known though. I think that is new, but I could be wrong about that. On the topic of the two protagonists, I don't believe it is a matter of picking one. One protagonist, male, takes priority over the other. Both have plenty of playtime, but don't expect choice or equal amount of playable screen time. The game takes place in an art school. This is where the black and white duality thing also comes in. Lots of modern art and traditional art clashing. One of the center conflicts will be modernity versus tradition. Remember, art is subjective. Another smaller focus will be on the different mediums there: music, painting, writing, etc. Expect this to influence the main cast too. Okay, so that is pretty interesting, though it's kind of weird that they are going to focus in one kind of direction for the school this time, as in art is the direction actually, instead of having just a whole school, shall I say, with other subjects like history, math, Japanese language, stuff like that. So I think that could work, though. I would like to know if this is still high school with art focus, shall I say, or if is this going to be like an actual adult school right now, this time instead of having high school again. Game is internally described as semi-open world. I would like to imagine that Metaphor influenced this, and I'd expect what opens there is to be similar to Metaphor. Okay, so the fact that Persona 6 will be semi-open world, this isn't also a new thing. This has been rumored in the past as well already. That makes sense to me. It can also fit with Persona, just having bigger, larger open spaces to explore with multiple shops, multiple places that you can do activities, just maybe at a bigger scale than Persona 5. I don't think that's weird. I think semi-open world is not a, shall I say, a big guess by any means. I think everyone can guess that as a natural evolution towards Persona. Social links are expanded upon massively and feature a lot more interactivity. Choices matter quite a bit more, and I believe they are utilizing some older mechanics alongside the new ones to spice things up. Back to the DLC, there is around 3 years of support planned. The initial expansion pass I don't believe will cover it all. If the expansion pass still happens, as I'm looking into things more and I'm unsure of how they'll go about pricing all of this. Game is in localization stage. Reveal will be at TGS. By the way, this was a fault of Ramona herself. She actually meant TGA, which is the Game Awards. TGS would never work because that's before the release of Metaphor, and Atlas want, of course, to have all the attention on Metaphor, of course, before they're going to do anything with Persona 6. Will be on most current gen consoles. I'm not counting on Switch 2 at launch personally, but we'll see. Okay, so what do I think of this information? I think a lot of this stuff is also used information from other insiders. Now, I don't want to immediately discredit her by any means. The problem is she's new and she doesn't really have a track record at all. A lot of this information is just similar towards other insiders that have talked about Persona 6. The fact that the theming is green, the color green, the fact that the themes also between black and white with the dual protagonist. But the fact that it's going to get announced at the Game Awards, that is new. Now, I am still very skeptical on this individual because there is almost no track record. The only thing that we can see is that she has connections with Midori, and Midori actually retweeted this whole thread on his new account on X. His new account is named Ryan from the Bronx, and he actually retweeted this whole thread. So they have information, and apparently she has insider sources at Atlas. But maybe this person is also a alt account for Midori. That doesn't mean all this information is fake. That's the thing. Just 1.5 months after technically I guess 2 months after the release of Metaphor, it is a possibility, and especially if it's going to release in the summer around July or August. But I don't know, I'm still quite skeptical if that will happen. The thing is, I don't really think they have a big presence, have ever had a presence at the Game Awards. To be fair, Persona 5 has won a lot of Game of the Year stuff and is like a critically acclaimed series. And I do think Sega is like, that would be a good place to announce the next critically acclaimed series mainline game at like a prestige award show. So that would be a possibility. I'm not going to outright say that it won't happen, but yeah, I'm still very skeptical of this information, and you should be as well. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think of this information. Let's quickly do a comment of the day. This is from my previous video that I just uploaded yesterday from hardcore member of the channel Rock Zuppen about Kingdom Hearts. I hope Kingdom Hearts won't end. It's an amazing game. Yes, Rock Zuppen, I would also be very sad if Nomura is in fact planning to end the series. Everyone that doesn't know, yesterday I made a video about the new information for Kingdom Hearts 4, but also basically Tetsuya Nomura wanting to retire with working on the Kingdom Hearts series, just game development in general. So he's basically writing Kingdom Hearts 4 in a way that Kingdom Hearts 4 might be one of the last games in the series. Maybe there will be a Kingdom Hearts 5, but he is writing it in a way, if it needs to be ended, that they can end it with Kingdom Hearts 4. So that is pretty sad to hear in my opinion. But yeah, if you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below, and I might feature your comment in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more game news and leaks, rumors. I do that all for the biggest single player games, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, you name it. As long as they are big single player games, I cover rumors about them. I also do video game essays and reviews as well. The next video I'm actually busy with is Astro Bot. I don't know when that will release, but we shall see. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.